I think it's time, right? Where's my... Why are you... Isn't that him in the green and gold behind me? No. You know what is behind me, though? So I have these Bandai Space Marine figures, the premium Bandai things. I love them. They're a waste of money, but I buy them anyway. Here's what I got. So I've got this Ultramarines Primaris captain, but he's also got his Yoko Leitner waifu pillow. Brother, this is heresy. So you got to have, the Space Marines are degenerates at heart. So that is back on my desk. Okay, here we go. Where are we? Here's what I'm doing. Unbreaded! All right. Carly Ellison says, I do not like this stream. Its hosts or its subscribers. Why are you still here, girl? What you doing? No one's forcing you to be here. But you should be. If you don't like it today, try it tomorrow. You might come back and be like, you know what? Actually, I didn't like it at first, but it kind of lubricated up after a bit. And you know what? It's really pleasurable in the long run. You need a Black Templar holding that waifu shield. They don't have Black Templars yet. All right. If you didn't like the show yet, you're about to not like it a whole lot more. Here we go. It is time for our Daily Unbreaded. That's right. We are now going to hit this random number, and we are going to do the Unbreaded. This is Matthew Harris's manifesto, page 507. I don't think we're going to do this one because I think this is a repeat page, and I'm not super keen on doing the repeat pages. They get really, really tiresome. But let me check. If it's a repeat page, we will just go ahead and pick a different one. Yeah. This is the one about killing all the Asians that's repeated 120 times. So we've got a new one coming up. Page 691. All right. Okay, here's what this is, just for the new people and the people who hate everything about this stream. Matthew Harris is a PhD in philosophy from Duke University. He wrote a dissertation. He was hired by UCLA to teach philosophy to, philosophy 101 to philosophy students. What he ended up doing was greater than any teaching endeavor. What he ended up doing was sending homemade porn to the hot philosophy undergrads, lusting over another philosophy professor, finding out that she, a white woman, was having sex with white men and Jewish men rather than him, who is black, and then going literally fucking crazy, writing a manifesto, and then threatening to kill the entire faculty. Now, the best part about this story, though, is that the manifesto that he wrote is the same in theme and concept to his dissertation. It just doesn't have as many N-words or profane words in it. But his dissertation, which Duke University granted a PhD to him for, and which UCLA hired him on as part of the basis of, is that race is ingrained genetically into your body, and that there is no culture, that black culture is genetically ingrained into black people. And because of that, they should not associate with Asian people, white people, Jews, anyone else. The higher institution, post-secondary education country, organizations in this country, some of the biggest and best ones, UCLA and Duke, fully endorse the idea of racial segregation because race and culture are genetically ingrained. That's why they gave him the PhD. It's why they hired him. And he says the same thing in this book with more N-words in it, and suddenly it's not okay. So this is why we read it, to remind people what the institutions of America are actually fine with. Here we go. These are not my words. These are the words of UCLA's philosophy department. Be nice to Patricia. Who do you think helped you hide the body? The blink doesn't belong in America unless they take commands from Binger. Blinks must obey and serve Binger as a lower class. If blinks do not submit, they must all be executed. Replace all lawyers with software and execute white-collar workers. I agree. White men are not funny. Do not give them that. White men are not entertaining. Never give them that. Never surrender to their words or shy embarrassment. They must be embarrassed to be crackers. They must bleed for being crackers. Oh, can't we just go back to when things were bad? I love you so much better back then. Jelly 292, Jimmy's best song. The true title is Miracle Baby. Nightbird Flying should have been called Midnight Flight. Spanish Castle Magic should never have been written. Death to all Mongoloids. Gypsy Eyes was also a mistake. Death to all Mongoloids. Lenny was a turd. It was stolen from One Rainy Wish. Crackers do soulless, mediocre guitar covers that fits in on easy listening station, and Bites and Uncle Tom's give them undeserved credit as if they belong stealing Binger music. B.B. King was an Uncle Tom, and it's a shame he didn't die much sooner because he basically killed the blues by inviting little white boys on stage and giving them props for stealing from Binger. B.B. King was one of the worst Uncle Toms ever. There are many others, and unsurprisingly, the more a blues musician was an Uncle Tom, the more they are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's how the crackers say, thanks, monkey. If my kid wouldn't look like you, I don't trust you. I don't trust my own family. If my kid wouldn't look at you, Binger, we are at war. Stop being faggot. Hunt Navy SEALs to prove America ain't shit. Fuck you, Susan, stupid bike. Maria Orzik is my Medusa. Maria Orzik is my Medusa. That's what she should look like. Maria Orzik with natural blonde pigtails, and we're finished here on Earth. If that's not a goddess, it's a goddess. Maria Orzik is the definition of what goddess looks like. Maria Orzik in Dutch, braided pigtails. Qualm is a nasty word like peso. There once was a father with daughters so beautiful, he never let them go outside. The world went extinct and there was a massive genocide. The extinction of humanity. They never left the bunker mansion palace. They live for infinity. Rich pieces shit CEOs hire PR firms to make a muskrat look like a god. Ain't no telling. Feels like riding a chariot. Why did GTA 5 write Los Angeles owns you in the Binger mansion and not in anyone else's home? Murder everything in the Draco constellation. Just give me the gun, tell me where to shoot. That's the spirit of Binger in every sense. If it's brown, flush it down. If it's yellow, flush it down. Virtual insanity sounds like agony. Through the fire sounds like relief. Never unicorns. Ain't no telling is riding Pegasus through thunder.
Unbreaded!